teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. On the run, it's Humphrey. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Wideout's now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Great completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. The Longhorns are on the move here.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
On first down, it's play action. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphrey. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. McGovern seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Well, Kirk, it's Georgie on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Here he goes. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing out.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He stopped and he gets a first down. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against it.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
He lets it go on the move. Caught in the open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Fakes the handoff. You're looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Davis. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but Pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. There's some space around the 30. Touchdown, Dogs. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He can go. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game? They have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here?
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tackle made after a big gain. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Breaks an open space. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. They got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle to the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback still with the football. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Fighting him off. And he swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Step into his right now to avoid the pressure. He breaks free. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle made after just a short game. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Gets made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Motion now from the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason.
Here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you could see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Grab behind the line. It's Humphrey. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Texas. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Pounding away with the run game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They'll try the right here. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even